What is going on, everybody? Today is Ask Aero episode 6. It's a good thing some of you guys title your questions a question for episode 6. I would never be able to fucking do it. Just to touch on a few things before we head in here. I apologize for not uploading 5 videos this week, especially because one of them was Build a Drift to Kill It. I had exams this week, and I'm not saying I was busy studying or whatever, because the exam wasn't even that hard. It's just more of my mind wasn't there this week, and I apologize. This next week we'll not be doing Ask Aero because I will be out of town. I will be in Ottawa for a music festival. God, I can't think today, but I will be doubling up the week after, so please still send in your questions for episode 7. Just episode 7 and episode 8 will be together. It'll just be like episode 7 grande. So without further ado, and by the way, it's just me tuning some racing cars. I think that I'll be doing. I've been getting all into like Toge racing and like Tsukuba battles, mostly because I've been watching a bunch of Hot version or Best Motoring International, whatever you like to call it. Bleh. God, I apologize. I just woke up like about an hour ago, so let's get into it. First off, will there be a Build a Drift to Kill It Beetle? Yes, there will be. I don't want to guarantee it, but like it sounds like something that I would do. But as soon as I get to pack, I'll probably end up doing it. But I just, I have a trip to pay for, like I just said, so I can't really. And I have karting this summer, which is expensive, so I can't really like warrant spending $40 on DLC right now. But maybe when I come back. 2, where do you find all the music you have in your tuning part, like Charlie Para del Riego, Xenogenocide? I don't know, just perusing YouTube, other people's videos. I know I found Charlie. I already knew Charlie, but I found him through, or Xenogenocide, I found him through Incredible Orbs videos, which is, he's not a friend of mine anymore, but like, we used to be buds way back in the day when we had the same amount of subscribers, and now he's got like 50 million. 3, anyone ever raged at you for beating them in a weird ass car? Somebody raged at me once for beating them in an Enzo by 20,000 points. I wouldn't have been mad, because it's only a game. Why you have to be mad? But like, Enzo's kind of a poopy car because it's going to be a high R3 class to get it to drift well, I guess. I don't know. I can't really speak for you, but I don't know. People have they haven't shit on me, really. They raged at me for they raged at me for beating them in a fucking A550 240. But no, it's happened, but like I can't really remember any specific instances at the moment, but I know it's happened before. Like with the Civic and Forza 3 or something, they all got pissed at me like, yo man, fucking me. But they usually just accuse you of, positive camber or all-wheel drive or something. Can you put up a video showing us how to drift tune or drag tune a car? I do have plans to do like a drift tutorial thingy over the summer. People are waiting patiently for that, and I just want to make sure it's good. I don't want to release like something shitty. Again, for everyone who says, I have one on Forza 3. The physics are very similar. Most of what I said in that applies to Forza 4, so if you really, really want to learn to tune, go check that out. I can't drag tune for shit, so don't expect anything on drag. Don't even expect videos on drag racing. I've been a subscriber for a while. I love all your drift it, build it, kill it. Okay, that's close enough. It's okay. Series, do you think you can try a Mazda Miata 3rd generation? Maybe. It's not my favorite car in the world, just mostly because it's very heavy. It's very, like, I don't know, it just doesn't seem fun to me, but, I'll keep it in mind. How applicable are your tutorials to the original Xbox version of Forza? Honestly, probably not at all. Mostly because it has a completely different physics engine, completely different way it runs. It's not close to, like, the jump from Forza 1 to Forza 2 was huge. So I wouldn't really, you could try, but I wouldn't expect it to work. People won't leave me alone. Hey Aero, well hello mister. Do you only drift in Forza, or do you do circuit racing? If so, what class? Like I said, I do circuit racing, but I can't really tune circuit cars. It's more because I've just, stuck with drifting so long, and I kind of want to get into circuit racing, but like every time I go on the hoppers with some sort of car I think is good, I get smashed because I blow dick. But I do cycle production quite a bit. You know, like I said, I'm trying to get into like Toge a little bit, not like sanctioned, just, you know, just build some cars for fun. But yeah, when it comes to Forza, I do a little bit of everything. Hey, Aero, said that you don't drift as much in GT5 as you do in Forza, but we're able to do an open lobby. Thanks. This video I have attached is what the first thing between you. Okay, tell me what you think. I will go check out that video afterwards, but I can't imagine myself doing a GT5 open lobby, basically because I'm just not very good. It basically like me spearheading an open lobby in Call of Duty and just going 0 and 30 every single time. And I don't know, I don't really enjoy drifting in GT5 just because I'm not good at it yet. I won't blame it on the physics or blame it on any of that, but yeah, I'm just not very prolific. So I can't imagine that happening anytime soon. I recently got FM4 and I wanted to get into drifting, and I really fell in love with the BMW 2002 Turbo with the stock engine, and it's amazing. Have you ever used it? Did you like it? I used it in Forza 3 and I did like it. It was Hachi-ish. It reminded me of a Hachi, but like I said, the game's only been out for a couple of months, hasn't even been out for a year yet. So I'm still working on, you know, probably by the time by the time Forza Horizon comes out, I'll probably have pretty much every single car. Holy shit, this one's a paragraph. So bear with me, guys. I don't really want to have to read this. I'm just gonna read it all. What are the things you think make drifting unfair? I hate using this word, but newbie kind of things. Like COD has a need launcher and B3 has USAS 12. I'm running because I want to make sure I'm not doing any of them. I don't want any R3 cars, but I heard you say something about positive camber in the last Aero, and that got me worried seeing as I tune a 2 positive camber. I hope to get answered, and if that's... I hope it gets answered, and if not, that's cool too. That's just the first part of his question. He has a big paragraph coming under the bottom of it, but yeah, no, R3 cars, that's a big no-no. All-wheel drive, I know you guys really don't agree with that. Some of you don't agree with me, but that's a big no-no. Positive camber basically just makes it really easy to hold angle. So, you know, it's if you're not battling, I'm not gonna say, oh man, don't do it, but it's frowned upon, so I wouldn't. Try doing 2 negative camber now and see what that does, but like, I don't know, I prefer negative camber anyway. I tried positive camber once, it's just slow and painful. But I also have a question that is more a personal question. I'm pretty sure you are familiar with the OMG Drift, seeing as you have Freaky as a friend. Me and Freaky go way back, dude. Me and Mike, if you guys know what OMG Drift is, but me and one of the photographers have been friends for like 3 years, almost 3 years now. Like we're bros. I have Drew as a friend, or just playing OMG Drift. He has a Rivals up right now. I'm trying to beat. I know Drew pretty decent too. I know Ross a lot better. I keep trying to get him to come up and grab me when they go to FD, but hasn't worked yet. But definitely, I'm gonna go hang out with those guys soon. Probably at East Coast Bash next year. But because I beat them and I drift on me using my free candy van. It needs to be a Nissan under 550 horse, but I'm having trouble holding the drifts out long enough to crack the points. They got not a points drifter. It's a big money pot and I'd love to win it. I'm trying it with an S15. I just don't have enough power to keep up with their car, even though I've got 448 horse. Any suggestions? One last thing, I am his gamer tag and I was in the Lotus Elan vid. Cool, bro. Please don't look at my score. I butchered it so bad. I kind of like it when people tell me I was in your video. It's not like a huge deal. Like, it's not like, oh my god, but like, it's kind of cool to see that some of you guys, like, you know, a lot of people who actually play Forza day to day are subscribed. I just want to apologize for screwing up the name of your show. It's all good. I went full retard and didn't even make sense. I said something like kill it something. Anyway, long thing over, love the vids and keep making them. You're just dandy. You guys are just dandy. But I don't know. If I was to use a car, I'd use an S13, to be honest. It depends on the track. It depends on whether it's actual battles. Why is somebody calling me? Alright, hopefully I'm smart enough to cut that out in post. But someone decided to be an awesome idea just to call me, and I can't even let my ringtone go because it's copyrighted music. But I hope I answered your question, brother. I got to question here. Are all your cars on your storefront drifters? Yes, everything on my storefront is a drift car unless it says otherwise. And can I make a Jeep R... Hold on. Stop calling me. Can I make a Jeep SRT 8? No, because it's all-wheel drive. Unless they put swaps in and I wasn't given a word. Nope. Sorry. I know I sent this question already, but I couldn't wait till the next episode. Don't search, but you are not partnered with YouTube. If not, how did you change your username under the title of your videos to a picture? I am partnered. I've been partnered for a while. I partnered with YouTube via Machinima, so that's how. We're pressed for time, so I'm just gonna lay it on you. If you had the chance to see sex, Megan Fox, Kim Kardashian, or Katy Perry, which one would you choose? That's hard because I don't find either one of them attractive. And I know you're thinking like, wow, man, they're actually really hot. You're gay, but the deal for me more so than like tits and is just a nice looking face and an intelligent person. Megan Fox looks half retarded. Kim Kardashian just looks like a slut. Let's be honest. Katy Perry really was the only respectable looking one facially. And that, I don't know, I'm weird when it comes to women. I'm very, very weird when it comes to women, but if I had to pick, I would pick Katy Perry. That and she's got, like, kooky hair, and I kind of like kooky hair. but one of your videos, I believe it was the Silly S14 video, you mentioned you learned to drift in a stock car, and I was wondering what would be the best car to learn, and also what would be the best driving setup, because I'm on controller and I'm using manual without clutch, normal steering, ABS off, traction and stability off, and I was wondering if I should change any of that. I'm just going to cover your thing first. And you can use clutch if you want. If you don't want to, that's fine. I've been drifting forever without clutch. I just started a couple months ago. I prefer it, but it's not a huge deal. ABS off, I prefer that too, but again, if you use ABS, it's not a huge deal. It's whatever you're comfortable with. Traction and stability have to be off, so you got that right. Controller is fine if you learn how to do it properly. You don't need a wheel. It helps, but you don't need one. Stock car, I think I'm in stock tune, but you can drift in a stock car. There's like pretty much anything that's an S and that just looks driftable. Like the new Viper, you can drift it. Not immensely well, but you can drift it. The Corvette ZR1 is almost perfect, just out of the box. Only thing I did was tune the gears. I just put a transmission in it. So, but I meant. You may have misinterpreted me. I don't really remember what I said in that video, but I'm 95% sure I said stock tune. And when it comes to that, you can pretty much use whatever you want. Hey Aero, if money was not an object, how many and what cars would you buy with any conversions and upgrades? I would love to answer this in depth, but we'll be here forever. But I'll just name one car. I've been watching a lot of BMI, like I said. S2000, ship it off to Jace Racing, get them to do their thing. Spoon hardtop, spoon body kits, MB battles. Done. Hi Aero, happy face. I just want to say I love your videos, even though they're pretty much used to me saying I don't own an Xbox. Aw, that's awesome, dude. That's really fucking cool. It's really awesome to see something. There's a lot of people I used to think that just kind of, kind of just subscribe to me just for my free information and shit. But you're great drifting. Oh, thank you. Sound like a fucking 4-year-old when I say that. But as for a question, I would like to ask you what kind of capture editing software you use. Oh, I clicked something. I didn't want to click it. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh boy. Oh jeez. Oh god. Hold on. There we go. The capture software that was included with my Hop Hog sucks ass. I hope this question makes sense to ask here. Okay. Well, let's go to my desktop here. I use Total Media Extreme 2 to record, and if you're having problems with it, make sure that you don't use an extension for your USB cord. Make sure your USB cord has a high enough bit rate to process HD video, you know, because if it turns out laggy and stuff, because that is what comes with what came with my PVR. Maybe it's just because I have the 2 and you don't. You have like 1. I use Photoshop a little bit for thumbnails and stuff. I use Vegas Pro 10 to, you know, cut the videos together. I really don't do any heavy editing, so it doesn't really matter. I do a bit of color correction from time to time, and I use Audacity 1.3 to record my voice. So yeah, I hope that covered. That was all my editing capture software. Unless I missed anything. Nope, that's it. So, you know, if you're having problems with Tone Media Extreme, just make sure you have all the drivers and stuff, and then if it still doesn't work, I would turn more towards your computer as being the problem, not the program. What capture card would you recommend to someone who's just starting? I heard you had a Dazzle. Was that any good? God, this is hard. It's hard for me to do because the cost of a Dazzle just seems so much better, and the idea at the time was, you know, I'll start off with my Dazzle, I'll learn how to record and make videos with my Dazzle, and then, you know, I'll move up to the HD PVR. But the HD PVR is just 18 times more user-friendly, the quality's better, especially if an HD TV, like every time I want to record I have to unplug everything and plug everything back in. I hated making videos for that reason, you know, because I had to rip apart my whole setup every time I wanted to make a video. That's why, you know, I didn't have to make lots of videos back then. Now all I have to do is press the record button and then off we go, right? So if you can afford it, if it's financially feasible for you, get the HD PVR. Even if it turns out that, you know, it's not what you want to do, YouTube is not your thing. You can use it to record TV and stuff, you know, record some shows that you want to watch later. Basically, just Dazzle for me never worked properly. It always, you know, dropped frames. The recording stopped. It was good for a bit, but then I can't in good conscience recommend one of those. You know, if it's financially feasible for you and that's all you can afford, okay, just be prepared for a little bit some issues. That you can work around them, but I had a lot of problems dialing the quality too. So if you can afford it, go HD PVR. Don't even waste your time. It'll end up saving you $100 in the long run, because if you get any kind of successful, like as soon as you get over 500 subscribers, you need an HD PVR. Basically, if you want to get anywhere, you're not getting a contract or whatever on standard def. I personally recommend the Hop Hog in terms of which actual peripheral to use. But if you find another HD PVR that fits your fancy, that's cheaper, go for it. Hello, Aero. I have another question for you. If you had the choice in real life, would you race Formula 1 or NASCAR? I would rather race neither of them, because Formula 1 seems really too prissy for me, and NASCAR just seems too boring. I know they're like, it's not, it's like it's hard to drive and whatever. You get NASCAR fans will rip me for this, but I don't know. I just wouldn't be. I don't find it interesting to be a NASCAR driver. I'd rather do like GT2, GT3 or something. But if I had to pick, I would pick Formula 1 over those two. Also, I think with time, Danica Patrick has potential in the NASCAR. No, no, she doesn't. The only reason she's in NASCAR right now is because she's making money. She's the same reason that Dale Earnhardt Jr. is on Hendrick. He's not a bad driver by any means. He's not a Hendrick driver. You know, he finishes 15th pretty much consistently every weekend. Like he's in the top 20, but he's not Hendrick. He's not a Hendrick driver. He's not all the way up there. And yes, I do watch NASCAR, but the guy's not bad. He's not terrible. He's not like fucking 43rd, but he doesn't deserve, you know, what he's got right now. He just makes money. You know, he sells merchandise. He gets sponsors. That's what Danica's there for. She can't fucking finish above 30th to save her life, but you know, she's a woman, and you know, that's interesting. Sponsor money comes in. You know, more viewers come in. They want to see how she's doing and this and that. I don't think she has potential whatsoever. You know, even in IndyCar, she was never that good. She got too much TV time. She won one race in like 5 years, and the way that they talked about her on TV, like even my aunt said, like she thought she was the best, and she's like not good at all. But I have to disagree with you on that. But you know, different strokes for different folks, I suppose. But thank you guys for watching, and again, there will be no Ask Aero next week, but keep sending in your questions. I will cover both of them in like an hour-long video next Monday. So thank you guys, and I'll see you next time. Peace out.
Be sure to follow me on Twitter. It's where I'll announce open lobbies or look for people to play with, answer questions, and update you on the latest happenings of Aero.